All right, this lesson is on mean, median, mode, and range. So for our notes, the first thing is the measure of center is the numbers that describe the center of a data set. In here, guys, I would just look to make sure you have the mean, which is the average of a set of data. The median is the middle number of the set of data. And again, how do you find it? For the average, 1, add up your numbers. 2, divide the number of numbers in the set of data by how many there are. The median, you have to write the numbers in numerical order from least to greatest. Find the middle number. If you have an even number of numbers, you're going to take the average of the middle two numbers, and we're going to get to that. The mode is the number or value that occurs the most in your set of data, and you can have no mode, one mode, or more than one mode. If you have no mode, then that's what you write, is no mode, okay? You write the numbers in numerical order again, count how many times each number appears, and that's when you write that. Our range, you're going to take the difference of the highest and the lowest number values in the set of data. So we're going to subtract the largest number minus the smallest number, okay? So for example 1, we're going to find the mean, median, mode, and the range of the following set of data, which is this right here. So the first thing that we're going to do is write it in order from least to greatest. Sorry about that. So the first thing that we're going to do is put it in order from least to greatest. So here we go. We would have 17, 22, 22, 26, 39, 41, and 47. So to find our mean, we would add up all of the numbers and divide by the number of numbers you have. What that means is we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we have 7 numbers. So we're going to add those together. So we're going to have 17 plus 22 plus 22 plus 26 plus 39 plus 41 plus 47, and we're going to divide that whole thing by 7. And notice it says round to the nearest tenth if necessary. So if we add all of these up, we get 214 divided by 7. So when we divide that, I get the number 30.57142857. And then when we round to the nearest tenth, here's our 10th position. So if we go 1 over, that's going to be 31.6. Our median, or our middle number, the easiest way to find that is over here to the right-hand side. If we have 7 numbers. If I subtract 1 from that number, I get 6. So if I divide 6 by 2, I get 3. So by dividing that, if I take 3 from each side, starting from here, and I go over 3, and I go from the right-hand side, and I go over 3, I find that my middle number is 26. So my median is 26. Now to find my mode, when I look at that number, it's the number that appears the most. The number in this case that appears the most is 22. Now for my range, when I look at this, my highest number is 47. My lowest number is 17, so when I subtract those, my range is 30. Now our next example, for example, number 2, to find the mean, median, mode, and range of this set of data, when I write this out, to write it in order from least to greatest, I have 18, 18, 22, 22, 24, 28, 37, 41, 52, and 62. When you have a long list of numbers like this, make sure that you count them and you check them. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 numbers in my set. So when I count here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I have 10 numbers that I put in order. So when I take the average of these, I have 18 plus 18 plus 22 plus 22 plus 24 plus 28 plus 37 plus 41 plus 52 plus 62. When I divide all of that by 10, I have 324 divided by 10, which is going to be 32.4. Now for here, we have an even set of numbers. We have 10. So again, here it says, since you have an even number of numbers, you must find the average of the two middle numbers. The two middle numbers, if I take, and again, I'm going to put it over here to the side, 10 divided by 2 is 5. So if I come in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I do the same here and come in 5, my middle two numbers here are 24 and 28. So if I take the average of those two numbers, 24 plus 28 divided by 2, I'm going to have 52 divided by 2, which is 26. Now realize your middle number does not have to be in your set of numbers. So the middle number does not. Oops, sorry guys. Let me cut that. All right, does not. Let me erase it, guys. Okay. All right, it does not have to be in the set of numbers. Okay. Now the number that appears the most, we actually have two. It's 18 and 22. If all the numbers appear only once, then you have no mode. Okay? Now, for the range, our high number is 62. Our low number is 18. So when I subtract those two, and guys, use your calculators, I would get 44. Now my next exercise is the number of DVDs rented during a week are listed in the table. Find the mean, median, and mode. Round our answer if we need to. Okay, so for this one, I have when we put this in order, okay, we have 34. Well, I'm going to be adding here, but I'm going to have 34, 34, 35, 55, 57, 78, and 106. So when I add those, and yes, guys, you need to show your work. I know you're at home, but picture me standing right there telling you got to show your work. And we're dividing that by 7 because there's 7 numbers there. So it's 399 divided by 7, which is 57. Our median, because there's 7 numbers, again, underneath here, I'm just going to put 7 minus 1, which is going to give us 6. If I divide that by 2, that gives us 3 numbers on each side. So I'm going to take the 3 off here. I'm going to take the 3 off here, which means our middle number is 55. Our mode, when I look at our numbers from least to greatest, our number that appears the most is 34. And then our range, our highest number is 106. Our lowest number is 34. So when I subtract those two numbers, I get 72 is my range. Now, once you are done writing these notes, go on Khan Academy, and I'm going to assign 2 assignments for you to practice, okay? They're going to be labeled calculating the mean and calculating the median. They are 2 practice things, and that's all you have to do, okay? And once you're done with that, you are done for this lesson. And you'll do that. Bye.